It's another victory for UC women's soccer on a Sunday, a 1-0 win over Miami out of the ACC, joined now by head coach Neil Stafford. And this was a grind today. Your team battled hard, Miami battled hard, and you were able to get that key goal in the second half to come away with the victory.
Yeah, I think we're happy with the result, the manner in which we did it. I'm a little bit mixed in regards to that. Again, we're always trying to get better, and I thought today, getting in between the lines of their two banks of four, I thought we were very good. It's just like, what do we do when we get to that point? And I just thought in the final third, in and around the box, it was just not so great. And so that was frustrating. No doubt about it, we controlled the game. Statistically good again. I think it's just that final product of how can we punish teams and really separate ourselves, you know? I think 2 goals today, I think would have just really sort of buried that team, and no disrespect to Miami, but I just felt like with the weather, you know, they played Miami the other day. Like I just felt like 2 goals would have, and to not get that second goal was really frustrating today.
Certainly, it plays a big difference when it's within one. Anything can always happen. Another great game, though, from your defense. This was a Miami team that came in with some really prolific players on offense, and you limited them very well, both in the defensive line and both Jane Sensabaugh again in goal with another shutout.
Yeah, I thought Jane had a great presence today, and I thought defensively we probably went with a few more numbers than we typically have, and I thought they produced very well. But I thought today what was a little bit different, which I am happy about, is just I thought we didn't have to defend as much because we had so much of the ball. And that I probably can't say that about teams in the past that we've had here. So, you know, again, it's baby steps, but I'd like to be taking bigger steps than we're doing, especially in the attacking third.
Certainly, your team still has an undefeated record, 3-0-1 now on the season. But, you know, we talk about Sunday Fun Day here at Gettler and how your team embraces the second game of the weekend, particularly in this hot weather that we've got at the beginning of the year. But that seemed to play a factor in the second half as your team was able to kind of hang on to the ball, and Miami didn't really have many scoring chances down the stretch. Yeah,
again, I think, you know, we weren't defending nearly as much because we were possessing the ball. And that sounds a little funny to say with some of the Cincinnati teams we've had here. I mean, the work rate's been good, but maybe technically we haven't taken care of the ball, and we're starting to do that more, which is great. And, you know, I'm very happy for the players. I think, you know, we'll talk about, you know, closing the game out, and we'll try to keep maturing and really developing that mentality. You know, that mentality of closing teams out and sort of putting the dagger in, and, you know, if you don't get good at that, you're not going to be playing very long at the end of the season.
Certainly something always to improve on. But, Coach, congratulations on the win. 2 road games coming up, Northwestern and NKU. We'll talk with you back here at Gettler Stadium this week to preview those.
Thanks. Go Bearcats.
All right, that's Cincinnati head coach Neil Stafford as UC comes away with a 1-0 victory over Miami to improve to 3-0-1 on the season. Here with senior Julie Gavorski following her game-winning goal this afternoon. The Bearcats' 1-0 victory over Miami. You were able to fight hard to get that penalty kick. Take us through it.
I think what was a great ball was from Gabby Lepresti, and our coaches always talk about like turning and facing the defenders and taking them on. So like making that run and making that initial contact, and also like knowing like I kind of judged it where I was going to kind of get hit, and you know ended up getting the PK. Well, was hoping for the PK, and they got it, and you know I wanted to take it. You know, haven't had a goal yet, so you know got to keep my composure and just go up there and take the shot. So.
And we saw you have a great offensive output 1 year ago, your first goal of the season. And knowing kind of how tough of a battle this game was, you know, your thoughts heading into that PK, knowing it really could be the key point in the game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that comes down to crucial moments like that. I mean, we didn't score many goals. We only had 1 goal. So, I mean, just like I said, our team kept our composure. We were patient. We grinded this team out to the point where they were so tired that led to that foul. So I think that's just keeping our composure all game that helped us led to that. So
we know the grind is something this team embraces, particularly on Sundays. You call them Sunday Fun Day here at Gettler Stadium, but the depth and the fitness has continued to really be a strength of your team.
Honestly, the fitness has been huge this year. I mean, our team came in really, really fit, and I mean, like we said, it's Sunday Fun Day. No one likes to play us here on our home turf because we just grind it out, and people just get so tired. You can just tell. I mean, we just keep going at them, and it just, you know, it's great to see our team just put in so much good energy and great team effort today.
Certainly, and it paid off for you. 1-0 victory. You guys still undefeated on the season. You're going to hit the road next, but we'll see you back out here at Gettler to preview it.
Yep, awesome, and go Bearcats.
All right, that's Julie Gavorski. The game-winning goal on a PK here this afternoon as the Bearcats defeat Miami 1-0.